Okay, so what we're going to do is work in BIOS to try and set this computer to boot to the network. First thing we do is turn the power on the tower and then push F10. F10 will allow you to get into, just repeatedly tap F10, it'll allow you to get into the BIOS settings. So we're going to choose English as the language, and then arrow to the right to storage, and then arrow down to boot order, then push enter. We want to look for the network controller or Wi-Fi or Ethernet. So this is the network controller here. It's at the bottom. F5 has already been clicked on. Right now you can see it says disabled. So if I push F5, you got to make sure it's enabled. Then push enter to select it, and then arrow up to put it in the first position. Then push enter again to lock it in, and then F10 to save it. Then arrow to the left to file, go to save changes and exit. Then push enter, and then F10 to save the changes. At this point, what's going to happen is the FOG server is going to show its own screen on this screen, because the FOG server is currently the network that's been plugged into this computer that we're trying to reimage. So we're waiting to see the white screen. As soon as we see the white screen, we're going to push arrow down, and then we're going to deploy the image. So arrow down now, deploy image. The username is FOG, and the password is password. And then the image to select. I must have typed it wrong. So if you type it wrong, just arrow down until deploy image again, and then FOG, and then password. Oh, that's why. It is cap sensitive, so I accidentally pushed caps lock. So don't type in with capitals, all lowercase. Enter, and then select the image that starts with 24, and then push enter. This will reimage the computer into the Xubuntu student image, working just like a Chromebook. You're going to see a bunch of error lines. Don't worry, it's just initiating, and when you see the box, the progress box showing it reimaging, then you know you're good to go. Don't unplug the Ethernet cable until you see that the computer is rebooting. When it says rebooting, then you know you're good. And then you can unplug the Ethernet cable. Otherwise, leave it plugged in. And there's the progress bar, and it's working. That's it.